Let's check out that video. Let's check out that video. Here we go.
Products. So we're seeing these companies, they're not just passing along the cost of the higher input. They're not just passing along their supply chain difficulties. They are using this supply chain moment to increase their profits by raising their prices well beyond the higher costs that they're facing. So it's...
Pause it. Yeah. Yeah. And she's right. I mean, if you look, there's been instances in the last month. If you just look up the cost of oil barrel, you know what I mean? The cost of oil per barrel has fluctuated. Now, if you remember, Alex, when the war started, in 3 days, 30 cents increase, and every 2 days another 30 cents. And I know because I work at a gas station.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, what she means is that they're keeping the margins up high, and during this fluctuation, whether the price of barrel per barrel of oil goes down, the margin still pays premium. During the graphic that you pulled up earlier, like there was about 8 days where we saw relief in the cost of oil per barrel, and we didn't see any relief at all during those 8 days. So with the price of gas going up, yeah, there you go. That spike, that all-time high, it dropped all the way down, and we didn't see relief. Not any significant relief. So they kept the margins up high and lined their pockets. Now this is just the CEOs doing that, just deciding to keep their profit margins up. And there was a good point to this, because I don't know if you know, but Arizona for years, and I'm talking about not the state, but the drink, for years have been able to keep their prices at 99 cents a can. For years.
Right.
So this is clearly a choice of CEOs deciding to keep prices high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's I mean,
taking advantage of the opportunity. Yeah.
Using this conflict, this war that's going on.
Yep.
And so she's not lying. She's definitely not lying. And also with the price of gas going up, with the price of gas going up, the price of goods go up because it takes more gas. The same amount of gas that cost about 50% more. Actually, excuse me. Yeah, about 50% more. We were at $3. We were at almost. So we'll say 40% more.
Right.
The same distance of stuff travels, like it costs 40% more. It's got to come somewhere. Truckers are paying, you know what I mean, 40% more on gas. So if they're paying $1,500 to get across country, they're paying significantly, you know, a lot more.
Yeah, one of the points that we made earlier, bro, is that like this would have happened regardless of who was in the White House or what administration was taking care of it. Like a lot of people don't understand what this pandemic did, because we've never faced one. We've never dealt with one. Maybe some old timers weren't surprised because they were around for the last one. But yeah, this is just the natural process of supply and demand. Everything went dormant, and nothing was being purchased. You know, that we saw something similar to this with when people were going crazy trying to buy toilet paper, and the demand was too high, and that was just on one product. And now, you know, we come out of this, you know, of this pandemic, and everything is in demand. Everything, you know, rental cars, hotels, food, every single thing. So now the demand on everything is high and the prices went high. But we see the companies and CEOs taking advantage of that fact.
Oh, absolutely, 100%, 100%. And it just goes to show that a lot of people are misinformed. A lot of people feel that you know, they can blame a person, or they can blame a certain. Now look,
yeah,
once again, we want to be clear. This is not left or right, red or blue. This is not about Democrats or Republicans. This is just about moving forward.
Yeah, solutions.
Looking for solutions and moving forward with the best ideas.
Right.
And that's just it. That's the community we're trying to create here.
Yeah.
But yeah, do we have more of that video?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that up.
Higher costs that they're facing. So nobody is taking away, I think, from the war in Ukraine, from supply chain issues, from labor shortages. These are all real factors. And the price of fuel, of course, affects the price of many other goods. But there is simply, you cannot look at Wall Street's profits and not come to the conclusion that this is one of the most profitable moments that Wall Street has ever seen, and they are profiting off what they view as really an opportunity to engage in price gouging. And we have to crack down on that as we also try to solve some of these underlying inflationary factors.
Yeah, and the whole, if we were already on the road in inflation,
for sure.
We were already on a road to inflation.
Yeah.
And when this war broke out in Ukraine, it sped up completely the inflation. So it's man, CEOs just capitalizing, and it's sad. It really is sad. But this is clearly not an issue, something and I'm not a Biden fan at all. But to just hop out and be like, it's Biden bringing up the gas prices, Biden, like that's not like I said, we're not here to argue. We're here to find solutions and move forward, whatever the truth is.
Yeah, and I think at the end of the day, the easiest thing to do is like try to place the blame on one person instead of like really researching and figuring out what's going on here and seeing like the information this report provided is like, hey, like these numbers aren't making sense. Like who's in control of those numbers? And like they've always said, follow the money, right? Follow the money.
Absolutely. And I think we could find more common ground than anything. I think we all think that the gas prices are way too high. I think we all think that the rent is too high. I think we all think that medical supplies, I'm talking about medical needs, drugs, our prices are just crazy too high. And a lot of people say, man, we need to come together. We need a stop fighting amongst ourselves and fighting each other. That's what they want us to do. And it's like, we're gonna walk that. We're not gonna talk the talk, or no, we're gonna walk the walk.
Right.
And that's by moving forward and finding solutions and listening to the truth and coming to the realization that, hey, this is what we're going off of.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna move, like we're taking this information and we're running with it and we're going forward. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with somebody about Joe Biden and Trump, and no, I'm not here for none of that, man. I'm here to solve issues and I'm here to move forward, and that's what we're trying to do. And
that's right.
Anything else, Alex?
No, yeah, exactly what you said, man. This isn't about a red, blue, green, orange. You know what I'm saying? It's not about teams. It's not about sides. It's something that we're, as a nation, united. We're all dealing with the same situation. And when we can take a moment and step back from our opinions, our set in stone opinions, and look at the facts, that really helps us see a different perspective.
Absolutely, man. And
it starts the ball rolling for a solution. Absolutely.
Man, this has been a good episode right here. This has been a good episode. Look, I'm gonna tell everybody, make sure you guys subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, man. We got more episodes to come. Alex, you got anything?
That's it for me, bro.
Hey, man, that's it from us, and this is the Underserved Movement, man. We out.